What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, giving you guys my review of the Combiner Wars Legends class Rodimus. Taking a quick look at the packaging here, I did rip it, obviously. I mean, with all this, like, tape and stuff that Hasbro's doing with it, it's just really not going well for me. But you could tell that that is a nice concept image of Rodimus. It's actually different than the collector's card that he comes with, which doesn't really happen too often with these figures. It does say Combiner Wars at the top, Transformers is where the figure would be. It does say it comes with a collector's card, and it just says Rodimus and stuff, and the back just shows the figure and a description. You want to pause and read that now, you can. As for the figure himself, this guy's actually pretty neat. I wasn't too sure which combiner this was a part of. I'm pretty sure it's part of Ultra Prime, I think his name, because he does form the chest. But taking a look at him, I'm just going to remove his accessory, which is probably my main complaint about the figure, and this is going to be a short review. But you could tell that it's a pretty good sculpt. I do like what they did with the head, and you know, it's really hard to get some lighting on this guy. You could tell they did a great job with the head sculpt, and there's no paint smearing and anything like that, which is always nice with these tiny little figures. But again, the only problem is the accessory. You can tell he has an Autobot symbol, some nice silver bits. I do like this yellow and kind of orange mix they got going on with the torso and a bit of the legs, a little bit on the shoulders even. Under it too. It kind of signifies that, you know, he's Rodimus, Hot Rod, whatever you want to call him, Rodimus Prime. You can tell he has nice legs, little silver bits here, nice knee guards, I guess. I don't know what to say. He does have some car kibble at the back, which kind of bothers me. At least they could have made some kind of transformation between the window and the windshield here. No, between the window and the, I guess, the front of the car. Maybe they could fold in on each other and just show this part. But again, it's not a big deal. I do like how these wheels kind of, like, when you put his arms together, they kind of fold into this little crease here, which I think that's just really cool. And you can tell he has the flames here, back, obviously. Nowhere else on the car, though. I wish they would have done something like that, or at least on the top, at least. As for size, this guy is in pretty good scale with other Legend class figures from the Combiner Wars series. So we do have Warpath here and Viper, which I don't think that's a G1 Transform. It deals with Cobra and G.I. Joe stuff. But anyways, you can tell that he's in great scale with them. He's actually a bit taller than Warpath, which I kind of found kind of funny, because Warpath is a tank, but obviously Cobra, Commander, thingy, is taller. And here he is next to my alpaca. And if you want, you could take his only accessory here and put it in his hand as this kind of battle axe type of thing. I wish they would have done more with this accessory. It's just this solid yellow orangish paint. It's actually a bit lighter than his torso and legs here. Or at least get rid of these pegs somehow, maybe fold them inwards or something. Just do more with it. Maybe you could take this little peg type of thing here, or this gun, maybe, on vehicle mode at least, and just fold it down so maybe it'd be like a fusion cannon, maybe fold these up as well. Kind of look like a laser beak, but it'd just be some fun factor. As for transformation, this guy is super easy to transform. What you do is just spread his arms out like that and sandwich the legs together. You can tell he does have some pegs at the back there. You want to take his arms, kind of bring them straight and just rotate them around so the door is, you know, in alignment with the wheels here. Now what you want to do is take his chest here and just bring it all the way up, and now you take this giant car kibble here and just rotate it all the way upwards. You do want to be careful here not to split the window, and it'll just kind of rest on this, on his knees here. And what you do is you take the arms and fold them in and kind of just squeeze them in there. You do want to put some pressure on the front here. You can hear it snap in, and there he is in car mode. Now, to really make him Rodimus or Hot Rod or whatever, you do want to take this little fusion cannon / axe thing and just place it on the back here, and that is his full vehicle mode. This is actually a really nice vehicle mold. I do like the flames on the front here. I like how this is, how this kind of, I guess, I don't know what even to call this, honestly, but this gun / axe, I like how it's positioned. I wish this could raise a little bit, because it kind of feels like it's, you know, slanted, but not a big deal. I do like the blue windshield, or windows, I guess, and there's not too much robot kibble on the bottom, which I like. They hide everything really nicely, which I always appreciate. I just wish there was some more paint apps on the back and maybe some flames on the doors. And if you want to put them on Ultra Prime as your chest mold, all you do is take off this and place it on these pegs here, and that's it. Now to transform back, it is just as easy as before. You just take out these arms, kind of position them the right way, you know, bend the elbows, do whatever you want. You want to take this front section, rotate it upward. It's kind of tricky sometimes, and place this, just kind of position it, put the chest where it should be, and unsandwich the legs, and here he is in robot mode, and you put his little battle axe thing back on. And the only accessory he comes with besides his battle axe thing is the collector card, which is kind of the main thing about all these Combiner Wars once you think about it. I really like the artwork. The artwork is actually made by the people who make the comic books, which kind of explains why they're so good. The only problem I have is, why do they have to have this kind of Transformers generation thing on the back? I mean, I understand why they have to do that, I do, but I wish it was just all white or black or whatever, just so it just be a little bit more collector friendly. With that said, people, this figure is definitely a must-have if you are a Combiner Wars collector. I mean, you have to have Hot Rod / Rodimus in your collection. I know this guy is a bit pricey for a Legends class figure, but I think he is worth it. It has great paint details, there's no smearing, he does have some great accessories. I have a little complaint about the battle axe, maybe it could be a gun, but that's about it, and the head sculpt is just as good as everything else. And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.